Hello. Good afternoon. Thank you for coming to watch our Missoula Children's Theater production of The Snow Queen. First of all, I'd like to draw your attention to, in your program, you don't actually have to look, it's probably too dark for you to see anyway, but I like the dark gray of our programs this time. There are some local sponsors in there. Just be sure to peek at them and support our local businesses. And then there are a few that didn't make it into our program, so I'd also like to acknowledge ICOF Enterprises, the Pride and the Tiger, Smile Designers, and Susner Construction. And thank you again for your children participating in our Missoula Children's Theater production this year. We're grateful that we got to do this. We're grateful that it's gone well. Not so grateful that they brought us the Snow Queen and then it started snowing, but hopefully after a job well done, we can all forgive the snow. And we'll have Matthew, one of our tour directors, come out and do a little bit more speaking before we begin. Thank you again.
Hello everyone. Yes, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. If you could please take this opportunity to silence any electronic devices that you may have. And a reminder that there is no flash photography permitted during the performance. There will be an opportunity at the end of our show for a photo call so you can get a picture of your student as well there. In the meantime, feel free. These children have been working very hard all week. So at the end of our songs, at the end of you find something really funny, anything, give them a big round of applause, share your reactions with them. We're really excited for you to see this show. And without further ado, thank you and enjoy The Snow Queen.
A tale so astonishing as to shake the ground you stand on. A tale to end all tales. A story of such power and intensity, it can barely be believed. All right, where are you guys?
Are you talking to us?
Yes, I am.
Well, why didn't you say so?
Well, who did you think I was talking to? Myself?
You do that a lot.
I've heard you talk to yourself plenty of times.
You've been talking this week.
I've heard that too.
All I can hear is in Hubby's week. He's always snoring.
Uh-huh.
I don't snore.
Right.
We are way off subject. I wanted to tell you all a story, an incredible tale of courage, perseverance, and friendship. So let's get started. Hush. Just because we are hobgoblins doesn't mean we can get away with being rude.
It doesn't?
No. Now just sit quietly. We are going to have a little hobnob. Listen to the tale I have to tell.
You tell it, but we have to listen.
Enough. It goes like this. Once upon a parsley.
What?
Oh, that's not right. Once upon a sage.
Excuse me?
Oh, that's not it either. Once upon a rosemary.
This makes no sense.
Oh, now I've got it. Once upon a time.
Oh.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme.
Well, I was just trying to spice things up a little bit. Okay, moving on. I wanted to tell you the story of the Snow Queen. This queen is icy through and through. She can often be seen in snowstorms, surrounded by snow bees. Or, if the snow is especially fluffy, you see her in a flurry of fluffy snow chickens. And of course, there's her Yeti, You know, abominable snowman.
No chicken.
Well, of course, snow chickens. They are the fluffiest of all the types of snow that follow the Snow Queen. I once saw a snow chicken sitting on a fence post. I thought I might catch one, so I sneaked up to grab it. But it disappeared into a great puff of snow.
Aww.
I guess you could say it flew the coop. Well, my story may be called the Snow Queen, but she is not the star of the story. Our story begins, as many incredible tales do, in the palace of the prince and princess. We need a palace, guys. A palace fit for a royal court. They are holding a gala for the heroine of our story. Gerda is the young girl standing next to the prince and princess. She has come to the palace looking for her best friend Kay, but as you will see, he is nowhere to be found.
Lords and ladies, friends and honored guests, we are here to help and guide Gerda on her quest to find Kay. If any of you know his whereabouts, please speak.
He is about so tall, has hair, and goes by the name of Kay.
We thought he might be here.
You said he might be the prince? You did? Well, I can assure you, I am not Kay.
The robber's not going to find him. I mean, robbing him. Is he rich? Is he lost in the woods? We're good at robbing people in the woods. She means helping people in the woods. We really don't know where he might be.
I guess he could be in the woods.
I bet we can find him.
You could count on us.
We do it all the time.
We're good at finding people
And taking them to their home.
We do.
Well, don't ask me. I haven't felt him. I haven't seen him. He must not go out at night.
Who?
Who? Why, you know who. Oh, very funny.
Good one, Prince. What about you, Buffalo?
I don't remember stepping on him. Thank goodness.
But the reindeer, you get around. Have you seen him?
No?
Maybe we should ask the mirror of sad reflection. It shows many things that are normally unseen.
Let me show you what I see.
Oh, no, don't do that. The mirror is part of the problem. It shows only lies and distorted pictures.
Gerda, look into the mirror. What do you see?
I see Kay tending his roses. Wait, it's changing.
Now what do you see?
Dry ground, dead plants, and darkness. I can't look anymore. It steals my hope.
Don't tell me I didn't try to help. I don't think we need that kind of help.
Well put, Princess. You are very wise. We'll find another way to help Gerda.
Wait! Oh, what am I doing? I don't want to get ahead of myself. This is all very interesting, but it happens much later in the story. Let's go back to the beginning before King's lost. Our story really begins in a very small town in Finland, in the front yard of Grandma's house. This was the home of Kay and Gerda back before anything went wrong. I think I hear Kay's grandmother now. Let's set the scene, guys.
Right,
Let's see, we'll need a table here and some flowers over here and a couple of chairs. What are you doing?
I'm a table, of course.
Go be a flower.
Okay.
What do we do?
Oh, well, you're the picket fence, of course. over there, you will see some characters who are important to our story. See there, that is Kay and his grandmother. Kay's grandmother would often tell Kay and his best friend Gerda scary stories about the Snow Queen and her castle of ice. Gerda's grandmother would make sure there was plenty of hot cocoa for the story times. Look.
Now, children, you must remember not to challenge the Snow Queen if you see her. Many a youngster has gone missing in a storm and never been seen again.
I don't believe in any icy Snow Queen that peers in our window and paints on the glass.
Why not, Kay? Someone makes those amazing frost crystal panes of glass.
Shoot, get that goose out of here.
I some hot cocoa. Anyone want cocoa? Well, what kind of treatment is this? I am a very important goose. You be careful what you believe, my boy, for the Snow Queen loves to toy with regular folks like us. Do not tempt fate.
I'm not. I just don't think it has to do with us.
It has to do with us.
You should listen to your grandma, Kay.
Listen to your grandma, Kay.
Oh, let her come. I'll throw her on the stove and watch her melt. I think I've listened enough. Come on, Gerda, let's go play in the garden.
Don't forget your cocoa. Forget your cocoa.
So, you see, Kay didn't believe everything he was hearing. Soon, he would have to believe with his own eyes.
What a beautiful day.
Couldn't be better, and we have the whole day to share.
The roses are doing well.
That's because you have taken such good care of them.
I have some more treats for you.
What did you get for us this time, Grandma?
Turkish fry and apple crisp with ham sandwiches on the side.
Thank you. You are so kind.
It looks delicious.
Don't forget to water your roses.
Forget to water your roses.
Oh, thanks for reminding me.
Now, here's where the plot thickens. All of a sudden, the air turns cold. And a flurry of snow threatens to freeze the roses in front of their eyes.
Back in the house, children, the Snow Queen is the sky is falling! The sky is falling! The Snow Queen!
Watch her glide through the country on riders of frost. Won't be with to approach her. There's always a cost. She will take what she pleases and leave you forgot. In a land full of freezing cold.
Kay, where are you going? Come back.
Are you going? The sky is falling.
I have to save the roses.
Kay, where are you?
I can't let them freeze.
At that moment, the Snow Queen broke the mirror of sad reflection and sent shards of the broken mirror into the air, flying at the family. This is a horrible development. The mirror of sad reflection has terrible qualities. Let me tell you something about the mirror. It has the power to turn everything good and beautiful reflected in it as bad or ugly. The most beautiful landscape would appear as boiled spinach.
Ew.
Kay's grandma was safe, and Gerda and her grandma were safe. But Kay was caught trying to save the precious roses. A shard of that malicious mirror touched his eye so that he could no longer see the good in the world. Another pierced his heart so that he could no longer feel emotions like friendship, only cold and darkness.
Nyak, 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 our work is done.
Come, Kay, you're my creature now. Say goodbye
store. You'll find his way home soon.
I must go find him. He must be scared and frightened.
Beware the Snow Queen.
Here's some hot chocolate, honey. Don't be late for dinner.
Little did Gerda's grandmother know that Gerda would miss many dinners on her quest to find Kay. She could not imagine the road that she should take.
How will I find Kay? I know. I will start by questioning the animals I meet along the way. There are some ahead. Maybe they have seen him.
The first arrival she met was a snow leopard, not necessarily known for its good intentions.
Have you seen my friend Kay?
I'm sure I have not.
Thank you for your help.
I'm not sure I help, but I do have some advice. Give up your friend. He's beyond help.
I cannot. I will not.
Gerda stayed strong. She knew Kay was counting on her. She asked more animals if they had seen Kay. She asked the wascally wabbit.
Sure, I saw him. He went that way, Doc.
She stumbled across a lost reindeer.
I haven't seen anyone like that.
She asked the brusque buffalo.
I have a full day planned. I have no time for you.
She asked the wise old owl.
Dude, the safest thing for you to do, young lady, is to go home and wait for him there.
Gerda wouldn't hear of that. Kay was counting on her. Finally, she asked the silly goose.
Well, I declare that is the funniest thing I ever heard.
None of the animals were any help. Even if they had seen Kay, they wouldn't say.
I must keep trying. Kay wouldn't give up.
And she didn't either. She soon came to a river. Hey guys, a river!
Oh no!
She feared that Kay had fallen into the river. So she asked the river.
Have you seen my friend Kay?
And the river responded.
No. Maybe if I go farther out into this boat,
A boat!
I will have more luck. River, do you have Kay?
Yeah, I told you. No.
River, where are you taking me?
Away Gerda's boat was swept by the rushing water until at last her boat reached the bank where she jumped out.
I'm so glad you've come. Do I know you? No, but I know you.
Gerda had arrived in the garden. The garden! Of a remarkable woman who seemed to know more than she was saying. Well, Gerda, tell her why you're here.
I'm on a journey to find my friend.
Hey.
Yes. Have you seen him?
No, but I think it's best if you forget about him in your journey. Stay here in my garden. There are so many different flowers to see and smell here. Try this one. Come to my garden for a while. You're my garden favorite style. Here we have some daffodils, smell the rich perfume. Water each one carefully, see them grow and
The gardener woman was not her friend. She would do anything to make Gerda forget about Kay and stay in her garden forever. One thing saved her, though, the absence of a particular flower.
Where are they? I can't find them.
What's up, Doc?
What can't you find?
That flower. That red one. Roses. There aren't any roses.
The absence of the roses that Kay and Gerda had cared for was enough to bring back all that she had lost and set her back on the right path.
You are not my friend. Goodbye.
It's that way, Doc.
Thank you.
Again, Gerda set out on her quest to find Kay. And where is Kay, you may ask? It's okay. Ask me. Ask me where Kay is.
Where's Kay?
I'm so glad you asked me that. Because at this moment, he is being whisked away to the Snow Queen's castle.
That's my bonus fruit. We must reach my castle before the day is out.
I'm going as fast as I can, my queen.
Well, it's not fast enough.
Do you think we could rest a while?
No, there's a snowstorm coming and I forgot my bow. Fly, Eddie, fly.
You do know that I can't fly, right?
Must, Eddie, must.
Yes, my queen.
Aww. And the snowstorm did come. It was a deep winter snow that covered the land. But why talk about it? Here it comes now. There was no snow where Gerda found herself. She toiled on in her search until she came across a wild crow pecking at a stump.
Peck, ow, peck, ow, peck, ow. Quit moving! Excuse me, I'm on a quest to find my friend. Have you seen him? I seem to remember a boy about this tall. Yes, that could be him. Where did you see him? I was visiting my wife, a very tame girl who works at the palace, when a boy about this tall came to see the princess.
Where is this palace?
Not too far away. I can introduce you to my wife.
Can we go now?
Of course. Peck.
Now, Gerda was hoping that this boy might be Kay, but as it turns out, well, you'll see for yourself.
Let me check with my wife to see if it's clear. Okay.
Well, where's the palace, folks? Thank you. The crow's wife did indeed work in the palace and knew everyone in it well, but there was some confusion when it came to Kay.
Didn't you say a boy about this tall came to see the princess?
Yes. He came to listen to the princess speak and ended up marrying her and becoming the prince of the land.
He married the princess?
Yes, he is very nice.
About this tall?
That could be him. Why would he marry a princess? Could you take me to him? Sure, as soon as it gets dark, hoot like a hoot owl. What if I call like a crow? Okay, that might be easier.
And so it was that Gerda and the crows tiptoed into the palace and found the princess who was sleeping.
Sorry, Your Majesty. You know you shouldn't really be sitting on your throne.
Who is it? Oh, Miss Crow, what do you want?
I have a girl whom I know the prince.
Send her for.
Your Majesty.
Send for the prince.
I'll find him.
So, you are lost?
I'm not lost. I'm on a journey to find my friend. He may be here.
I wonder. Does he have long hair and blue skin?
No.
Then it might be him.
What's all the ruckus?
This girl says she knows you. Do you know her?
No, I've never seen her before. You are not Kay. I must go look for him somewhere else.
I'm sorry we couldn't help you. Let's go to the kingdom together to ask about your friend.
They are holding a gala for the heroine of our story. Gerda is the young girl standing next to the prince and princess. She has come to the palace looking for her best friend Kay, but as you will see, he is nowhere to be found.
Lords and ladies, friends and honored guests, we are here to help and guide Gerda on her quest to find Kay.
I'm having the strangest sense of deja vu. Let's fast forward this part. Ready, guys? Ready! They are holding a gala for the heroine of our story. Gerda is the young girl standing next to the prince and princess. She has come to the palace looking for her best friend Kay, but as you will see, he is nowhere to be found.
Lords and ladies, friends and honored guests, we are here to help and guide Gerda on her quest to find Kay. If any of you knows whereabouts, please speak.
He's about so tall, has hair, and goes by the name of Kay. We thought he might be here.
You thought he would be the prince?
You did? Well, I can assure you, I am not Kay.
The robbers and I can find him. I mean, Robbie. Is he rich? Does he walk in the woods? We're good at robbing people in the woods. We don't think he lives in the woods. We really don't know where he might be.
I guess he'd be in the woods. I bet we can find him. You can count on us.
You all the time. We're gonna talk to him and take him to the house.
We do.
Well, don't ask me.
I haven't smelled him. I haven't seen him. He mustn't go at night.
Who?
Who? Why you know who?
Hi.
Oh, very funny.
Good one, Prince. What about you, Buffalo?
I don't know if stepping on him.
Thank goodness. But the reindeer, you get around. Have you seen him?
Nope.
Maybe we should ask the Mirror of Sad Reflection.
Faster!
So many things are normally unseen.
Maybe we should do what I see.
Distorted pictures!
We'll see.
Blah, blah, changing. Blah, blah, see. Blah, blah. Blah, blah. Blah, blah, steal my hope.
Blah, help.
Blah, blah, hold Gerda.
There. I think we're back on new information now.
I'm sorry we couldn't help you. Let's go to the kingdom together to ask about your friend. I'm sorry we couldn't help you. Let's call the king. Stay for the night and get some rest.
And so it was that Gerda rested that night in the palace and prepared the next morning to go on into the woods to find Kay. The prince and princess gave Gerda a fond farewell, as well as some travel tips and money for expenses along the way.
Thank you for your hospitality. I will never forget you.
What about us? Don't forget us too.
Of course not.
Gerda invited her crow friends to come along, and they said it would be their pleasure. One thing about crows, though, when the going gets tough, they get going.
This is a lovely wood. A lovely wood.
We need a wood here, folks.
Yes, lovely wood.
Lovelier.
Hold it right there, little missy.
Who says?
Who indeed?
Show yourself.
It is I, the old robber woman. Who? And the robber girl.
Come back! Don't leave me now.
What did I tell you about crows?
Ha ha.
Please don't hurt me, old rubber woman and little rubber girl.
Robber woman, robber. Robber girl.
Not rubber?
Robber. We steal from the rich and keep it like the famous bandit. Robber Hood.
I think you mean Robin Hood.
And his merry band.
Rubber band?
Stop it with the rubber band jokes. Now get this straight. What are we going to say this was?
We're robbers.
Oh, okay. I think I'm starting to get it now.
I once had a rubber chicken.
As you can see, these thieves are a burly bunch of characters, starting with their leader, the old robber woman, all the way down to the little robber girl.
Let's bring the girl along.
Oh, wait, I think there's someone who hasn't introduced themselves yet.
I'm Gerda, and I'm on a journey to find my friend, Kay.
Okay.
Yes, have you seen him?
No, I was just saying okay, as in all right.
Oh.
What have we here, little missy?
The old robber woman was referring to the money that the princess and prince had given Gerda to help her on her quest.
We can help you. We can lighten your load by relieving you of your money. Come on, let's go count out our shares in the robber's cave. Let's bring the girl along for luck. Watch out for that buffalo. Yeah. You have any money I can rob?
There's a nickel.
I'll take it. Buffalo nickels are quite valuable. To the cave! To the cave! To the cave!
The cave, guys. You have to pay better attention.
In our hidden cave lies our robber's roost. No one tells us to behave in our robber's roost. You beware, robbers on the loose. Stop and stare, give me all you lose. You beware, robbers on the loose. Stop and stare, give me all you lose. Lies our robber's roost. No one tells us to behave in our robber's roost. In our robber's roost. In our robber's roost. Okay, let's divvy it up a little bit. All's fair as long as I say it's fair. Does that sound fair? Yeah. One for you and four for me. Why do you get four and I only get one? Because I have to give one to the next robber, see? Once I give him one, I only have three, which means someone owes me one to get back to my original four. And since I gave you one, you should do the same and give me one back. Thank you, that only seems fair. Now I give one to the next robber, but I only have three, which means you owe me one because I gave you one. See how that works?
This is mine, but I owe you one back.
One for you and one for me. Whatever came from you going back to you. One for you and one for me. Whatever came from you goes back. One for you and one for me. Whatever came from you goes back. One for you and one for me. Whatever came from you goes back to you. One for you and one for me. Whatever came from you goes back to you.
good tenant, I get half. Half of what? Half of what you get. And what did I get? I said at least 10 rubbers give you 1 cent apiece. That means you have 10, and half of 10 is 5. So you owe me 5. I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you.
I think someone just outfoxed the fox. I feel sorry for Gerda, though. She just got robbed.
I don't care about the money. I just want to find my friend, and I won't give up until I find him. You and your whole gang can't stop me from finding him. Now that the crows are gone, I have no one to show me the way.
I know the way, but I can't show you.
Why won't you show me?
Because I want you to stay here and be my friend.
I can't. I have to go on. I will find a way.
We shall see.
And so it was that Gerda planned for her escape from the robber's roost. She planned and she watched until one night she tiptoed out of the cave. And into the woods. And do you know who she found there on the trail? That's right, the little robber girl. And she was standing directly in her path.
You can't stop me.
I'm not going to try.
Why not?
Because I admire your spunk. I have a question for you, though.
What's your question?
Is this Kay worth it all?
What do you mean?
Is Kay worth all the trouble you're going through?
Yes, I know him to be a good friend, and he would do the same for me.
Well then, I'll help you. There is a Finnish woman that knows many things. She can help you find Kay. You'll need a guide. Yoo-hoo! I will send Bay with you. He knows the way and isn't bad company for a reindeer.
Thank you.
And so it was that Gerda got help in the strangest of ways. The little robber girl not only gave her directions and a guide to find the Finnish woman, she gave her something much more valuable. Hope. Hope that she would one day see Kay again.
Pleased to meet you. I am Bay, Bay the reindeer.
Hurry, Bay. I'm worried for Kay.
Away we go.
That's a circle. You're not going to get anywhere like that.
You're right. This way.
And so as they left the woods, finally, Bay and Gerda continued on their quest. It was about to get a lot harder, though. You know who was in the way.
If you want to go faster, you should think about getting out and pushing.
Don't talk back to me. I'm Great Snowman, and you're just a lowly, abominable snowman.
Abominable snowman. Yes, my queen. Sorry, my queen.
Are we almost there yet?
Oh, that was awful.
What?
I mean, awfully clever, my queen.
What do you think, Kay? Is it a good day for a blizzard?
You can never have too much snow, my queen.
Bring on the snow chickens. I will stir up a storm that no one can find their way through, not even the reindeer.
Don't you think you pestered that poor little girl enough?
What little girl?
Oh no, buddy. I'm going to pester a reindeer.
Why do I keep wondering about a lost friend? It must be the cold freezing my thinking.
Yes, that's it. Isn't that right, Yeti?
If you say so, my queen.
Here they come. Time for a blizzard.
And that is how Gerda found Kay and knew that he was alive. Now she knew she at least had to find the Snow Queen's castle in order to find Kay.
How much further is it?
Too far, I fear we might freeze before we get there.
Not if I can help it. Come, dearie. See, I have some nice warm tea for you.
What about me?
I have some warm grass for you to chew on back at my house.
And that's how Gerda and Bay got out of a tight spot. The nice Lappish woman took them inside her house to get out of the cold. We need a house here, fellas.
House, 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 house,
They went inside and soon found themselves warming up by the fire. Bigger fire!
Bigger fire.
That's better.
Just warm up and tell me all about your story. Are you and your reindeer just passing through?
Well, I was taking her to see the Snow Queen's castle. You wouldn't know how to find it, would you?
Oh no, and I wouldn't want to see you try to go there either. Nasty cold place, much worse than here.
The Snow Queen kidnapped her friend.
And I won't give up until I find him. Even if I have to travel to the end of the earth, I will find him.
Well, you certainly sound determined, dearie, but I'm afraid I can't help you with finding the Snow Queen's castle. I have no idea where it is.
We were gonna ask the Finnish woman where to find the castle, but
Oh, I know where to find her. Point your nose straight north and walk till the sun sets.
Thank you. We better get going, babe.
already? I just started to feel my hooves again.
Yes, I'm afraid I'm too late. Let's go.
Into the cold they strode, one foot in front of the other, until the sun began to set.
What brings you to these parts?
We're looking for the Finnish woman. Do you know the location of her house?
At the next stoplight, take a right, 2 lefts, and another right.
Stoplight?
I'm just kidding. You're staying right in front of the house right now.
There, standing in front of them, was another house. Another house. With a different floor plan. Out from the door strode the powerful Finnish woman.
No, I am afraid not. I am not going out there.
Why not?
It's awful out there.
But they've come such a long way to see you.
So?
So you're just gonna send them away?
That's not fair.
Please help us.
You would think if someone wanted my help, they might at least knock on the door.
Knock, knock, knock. Knock, knock, knock.
Who's there?
Bay the reindeer and Gerda the girl.
Sorry, don't know any reindeer.
What?
Only kidding. Come in, come in.
So they opened the extremely screechy door and sat themselves next to the Finnish woman to see what she may know. As it turned out, the Finnish woman knew all about Kay, the Snow Queen, the mirror, and the journey thus far.
So we came,
I know.
And I met.
Of course.
we came to ask.
For my help. And I would be happy to advise you, but I must ask, why? Why are you on this journey? You have no assurance that you will be successful. Where does your courage come from? What is it that keeps you striving towards your goal? Do you know?
I think it is because I must. Every obstacle up to this point has been overcome, and I can overcome the next one and the next one as long as I have strength.
I could give you the strength of 10 Yetis, but that would not ease the task or the path you've set for yourself. For you have the courage and determination you need within you.
I do?
Believe in yourself. If you do, then nothing is impossible.
Thank you.
Rest now. Tomorrow you will find the Snow Queen and Kay.
Gerda was so excited she could barely contain it. We'll get him. Meanwhile, back at the Snow Queen's castle. Her frostiness was practicing a new freezing touch. It was not a good day to be in the Snow Queen's court.
Wait, where do you think you're going?
I don't know, right here.
Zach, this is fun.
Ugly, dirty animals, they deserve to be frozen.
Stampede. Zach, so much for you, Stampede.
I gotta make a run for it, Duck.
Zach, you didn't think I saw you, did you? I see you over there, Goose.
Honk.
Zach,
One more down.
You're too fast for me, so I can pound and bound out your grass. Oh, hi, lady. I forgot to dodge you, didn't I?
yes, I guess you could say that. What do you want me to do with this one, my queen? Bring the leopard to me. Now beg.
Please don't freeze me, Your Majesty. I will.
Not good enough. Zach, you should really work on your begging technique.
What are you doing? Stop at once.
Why? You have no power to stop me.
And that's where the Snow Queen was wrong. Gerda had such steadfast determination, I doubt anything could have stopped her. The Yeti tried distracting Gerda so that the Snow Queen could freeze her.
You're too small to stop the Yeti.
And indeed, that might have been true if they were going to arm wrestle.
Huh?
Gerda proved too fast for the snowman.
Soon you'll be an icicle like so many others in this courtyard. Zach! My queen.
She was too slow to freeze Gerda, but she did a great job on the Yeti. It was at this moment that the Snow Queen conjured her most powerful weapon, the terrible snow chickens. They, the reindeer, distracted the fluffy invaders. Until at last, they lost their wind and settled into a harmless, fluffy blanket of snowflakes.
Gerda, now. Now it's time to grab Kay.
But Kay was still being held in the trance of the mirror and didn't recognize her.
Kay, it's me, Gerda.
I don't know you. Go away and leave me alone.
With that, Gerda's heart began to break. It was breaking, but it was also strong. She had committed herself to finding Kay, but now that she had, he no longer even knew her. This was the moment that Gerda must overcome. But how? With all her might, she wanted to wrestle Kay from the mirror's grasp, but it was her eyes that welled up with the memory of true friendship, and she began to cry. She walked up to Kay, and with a full heart, she said,
You must remember. Try.
as Gerda's tears fell, the icy castle of the Snow Queen began to melt. First, the animals that the Snow Queen had frozen started melting, and then the castle itself. People came to see and wonder what or who had caused the icy stronghold of the Snow Queen to crumble.
What magic is this?
It must be great power indeed.
It is the power more than the human heart that can melt the cold and shadows.
Finally, as all stood in awe, the shards of the mirror that had so twisted Kay's mind were washed away by Gerda's tears, and he awoke as if from a terrible dream.
Gerda, is that you? Why so sad, my friend?
These are tears of joy. I'm so happy to see you again.
Oh, you've missed quite a bit, Kay.
Don't worry, we can catch up.
So there you have it. Gerda completed her quest, Kay remembered who he was, and the whole land was free from ice and snow, at least for a little while. So, my hobgoblin friends, you have helped us tell our story, and I was just wondering what you might have learned from it.
Never give up and never surrender.
If you want to have true friends, you must be a true friend. We are all stronger than we think.
Have courage, and if you try, you can.
Help may come when you least expect it.
Just because the road's blocked doesn't mean the road's blocked, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
Stop this nonsense at once. This is just the kind of positive thinking I can't stand.
Believe in yourself.
Oh!
Stay the course. Follow your heart.
Oh!
Never give up.
Ah! Perseverance is underrated. I give up.
my dear Snow Queen, haven't you learned anything from our story? You can't give up. You must keep trying.
I see your point, and that's all well and good, but what about my poor castle? It melted. I think I have a solution. Now, it's time for another winter storm.
Yes, maybe you're right. Well, for that is what the Snow Queen does. She is neither good or bad, but simply a force of nature. So I say, let it snow!
We have a few people we'd like to thank, but before we get to that, we want to bring out a couple of other cast members you did not see on stage during the performance, but who were absolutely essential to every part of this show happening the way it did. From getting people ready, making sure everyone was ready in their backstage positions, doing everything that was needed to be done also throughout the week. All amazing work done by our two assistant directors, Ben and Cammie. Come on now, take a bow, you two. Great job, well done. Awesome. So, a few people to thank real quick. Of course, our amazing accompanist, Anna Len. It's a big round of applause. Justin and the Meyer family as well for housing us. Thank you to all of the staff here and at Holy Redeemer School for allowing us to use this space and being so accommodating. We also want to thank our sponsor, Cosmic Crisp, and of course, you parents for allowing us to work with these amazing kids all week long. I know it's an odd time and it's, a lot of things put in place, but they did amazing work, and thank you for allowing us to spend a great week with these great kids. So, big round of applause. So, for those of you unfamiliar, the International Tour Project of Missoula Children's Theater has been touring across the nation for 50 years now. We also go to 17 different countries, including 7 Canadian provinces, and we work with kids just like these. Usually every week. Things have been a little bit different, obviously, but that's what we're hoping to get back to. And again, these children auditioned on Monday, just on Monday, and they learned all the lines, songs, dances, everything you just saw in 5 days. So let's give them a big round of applause.